Fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one crazy ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. Hashtag one on Facebook.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. We're in for one crazy, epically cool, and amazing ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. Hashtag one on YouTube. Tonight we have with us a returning guest. We have with us Mr. Zach Wigal. Welcome back to the show, Zach.
Thank you for having me.
So, Zach, let's talk about your racing season. How did your racing season turn out this year?
It went pretty solid for our rookie year. We went into it just using this as a learning year and having fun. That's what we did.
So, did you have a lot of success with victories and top fives and stuff like that?
Yeah, in this car behind me, the D2, we were constant top 5 or 3 pretty much every race. But we didn't do too good in the points because we only ran about half the races because the micro schedule with Chad Boat interfered with the schedule, so we only got to run about half the races.
Okay. So Zach, so what have you learned going into this year, running the micro and the D2 or D3?
It's pretty much just been learning the transition from pavement to dirt. It's completely different. It's been a big learning curve, but I think we're finally starting to figure it out.
Okay, so who do you have for a crew chief on your car this year?
It's just me and Dad.
Just you and Dad
on this car. But when we run the micro with Chad Boat, he's got a whole crew working on it. We don't even touch it.
Okay, very cool. So Zach, what are your plans going into next year? What do you got going on for next year?
We're gonna start traveling the country with Chad Boat, hopefully, and we're not just gonna run Millbridge next year, and we're gonna run as many D2 midget races as we can.
Very cool. So Zach, I'll tell you what, I'm pretty proud of you for how far you've come since the very beginning. When we had you on Facebook Live and moving you into YouTube world with us. Definitely. So Zach, do you ever stop and pinch yourself and say, man, I can't believe I've gotten this far?
Yeah, if you were to tell me in 2018 that I'd be running a Chad Boat micro, me and Dad both would have called you crazy. And we've come a long way from where we started, and hopefully we go even farther.
Yeah. So Zach, so do you have any big races on your calendar for next year?
We're gonna try to hit pretty much all the big micro races. KKM, the big one at Millbridge, Mountain Wing World Championship at US 24, and might run some midget league races. Midget league races.
You're gonna try and take in the Tulsa shootout?
Yep, we're running 4 cars with Chad Boat there this year, and then hopefully we're there next year too.
Very cool. So Zach, did you pick up any new sponsors this year?
Not that I know, just the same ones we've always had. Prime Lending, McCarthy Real Estate, Steve Schaefer, Dave Nost, my grandpa, Selden Wigal, Nick Bibby, Allstate Insurance, Steve McCarthy, Swift Springs for giving us free springs, and everybody else that's helped us. Yeah, Prime I think I already said Prime Lending.
Yeah. So Zach, how's school going for you now?
It's going well, but I don't really enjoy it.
Yeah, because you're a freshman this year, right?
Sophomore.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You get your license. You get your street license coming up, don't you?
Well, I'm a young sophomore, so I don't get it till summer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Zach, it's pretty cool to have you back on here. Kind of give us an update as to what's going on with you. So do you have? I asked you, what do you got going on big for next year? So what are you thinking about your 5-year plan? Where do you want to be at in 5 years with your racing group?
I mean, I'd love to be in a NASCAR truck or Xfinity car, but you also got to be realistic with yourself. We don't have the money to spend millions on a NASCAR ride that runs 20th every weekend. So, I mean, NASCAR would be great, but if we can't get enough money together from sponsors, the dream's to go to Word of Atlas Sprint Car eventually.
tell you what, I would love to see you in a World Without a Sprint Car because I'd get to see you at least race once a year out here. Mind
Yeah.
me, once or twice a year, so I get to meet you in person.
Yep.
So Zach, what is your 10-year plan with the racing?
Who knows? That's too far away.
Too far away. Okay.
Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah. So, um, have you enjoyed talking to the fans and stuff like that when you're a race car driver or got this far?
You don't really have that many fans in a micro. I'm not that big yet, but I do know a few people that if it weren't for racing, I wouldn't know that like me. That I enjoy talking to.
So I get a question, Zach. When first had you on the YouTube portion of this, did people start coming up to you and say, "Hey, we've seen you on YouTube"?
No, not really.
Not
Not
really.
that. No.
I'll tell you what, it's kind of crazy being myself because I go into Walmart, people start recognizing me by me, and I'm just like, oh God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So Zach, do you have any questions you want to ask me?
Not really.
Not really. Okay,
No.
okay. Yeah. So what's your weather like out there tonight out in Ohio?
Cold. Yeah, we're
It's
getting into the winter stretch. It sucks.
yeah, it's been cold here, and I'll tell you what, we've got some snow already. Yeah,
Yeah, we got some too.
yeah. So Zach, definitely, like I said, thank you for coming on here, giving us an update on your racing season. It's been pretty awesome to have you back on here again. Definitely, when you get ready to kick off your actual full season next year, right after the Tulsa shoot, I'd like to have you back on here again to kind of give us an update what's going on. That way we're prepared to watch you race.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. So Zach, so other than that, just been helping out working on the cars.
We're on a downtime right now. I haven't been doing much, but around March next year it'll start picking up really fast again.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. You'll be on the go quite a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So yeah, Zach, do you have anything else you want to say to the kids to help get them to come to my racing show?
Um, I would say just go to your local dirt track. Don't go to a NASCAR race. You won't be interested in that. Just go to your local dirt track. Go and watch a sprint car race, and if you seem like you like it, go buy a quarter midget. Run them everywhere.
Alrighty. Thank you very much, Zach, for being on the racing show with me tonight. Talk on this about and updating us on your racing season. Before I let you go, did you have any downfalls at all this year at all, or was it all pretty positive?
They're through I had a stretch from like June to about August. We were down pretty bad in the micro, but we brought it back, and now we're back where we started.
Yeah. So what happened with that downfall? What happened with that downfall when you were out there with the mic?
It's just like Steph Curry goes through cold streaks. Greatest shooter of all time. He still misses some, so
Yeah.
you go through rough spots, and the best drivers will get through it.
Oh yes, yes. So have they come out with a racing nickname for you yet? Besides the Belpre Bullet?
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But thank you again, Zach, for being on with me tonight. Talk to us about your racing career again. I will call you in a few minutes to thank you in person, but thank you again, Zach, for doing this with me.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yep. I'll let you step out, Zach, okay?
Yep.
Yes.
See ya.
See ya. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Zach Wigal, the Belpre Bullet, on board with us tonight on the racing show from Belpre, Ohio. Give us an update on his racing and just kind of take us through what his racing season was like this year as he took on the challenge of running a D2, D3 midget, and on top of that, racing a micro sprint. Definitely, but if you get a chance to go watch Zach Wigal race, go do that. Definitely go hit that up. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, definitely a lot of racing is out there. Congratulations goes out to Courtney Force for picking the NHRA Top Fuel Top Fuel. I should say Brittany Force. Congratulations goes out to Brittany Force for picking up the Top Fuel Dragster Championship in NHRA. And congratulations goes out to Ron Capps for picking up the NHRA Funny Car Championship. And I believe congratulations goes out to Greg Anderson for winning the last race of the year also. But ladies and gentlemen, that is about it for us. Definitely, if you get a chance, go hit the like, subscribe, hit that notification button on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on YouTube. Also, go press like on the Josh Throttle Racing Show #1 on Facebook for all your racing news updates. And if you want to sponsor my racing show or be on my racing show, feel free to email me at jjnolan151@gmail.com, or you can text or call me at 712-209-7138. I would like to thank my sponsors, Mayday Motorsports and New England Hemophilia Association. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you have a good night. Catch you later on another episode of the Josh Full Throttle Racing Show #1 on YouTube.